from my phone for like 16 hours. So I just found that Alan Dershowitz, former Harvard law professor for like over 40 years, is named in the Jeffrey Epstein papers. Now he's on Sean Hannity trying to, defend himself and get ahead of the narrative. And for me personally, none of this is surprising. I grew up in the apex of academic privilege, going to like New England boarding schools, which I eventually got expelled from and ran off and enlisted in the Army. But then I went back to Columbia University, which is another Ivy League school that's completely cracking down on student groups who are pro-Palestine, because the administrations of all of these elitist academic institutions are completely compromised by Zionism. While students and certain professors may be on the right side of things, the administrations are not. And these administrations wield anti Semitism or claims of anti Semitism like a cudgel. And there's also backing from nonprofit organizations like the Canary Mission that will dox students if they speak out against Israel. So within these academic institutions, there's actually, in a practical way, a lot of thought policing, and you can totally think critically about any conflict, any subject, unless it comes to Israel. But anyways, Alan Dershowitz, a big deal within the Ivy League university system, is implicated as SAing a minor. And this major league lawyer, Harvard law professor's official argument is, but Hamas! Like, no, what the This is the guy who defended Patty Hearst, and he's beat like over 13 straight up murder convictions. So if you're down to but Hamas arguments, y'all are done collectively. Done. And of course, he has the audacity to ask the Me Too movement why they're silent about October 7th. I'm just going to leave you with the footage. Enjoy.
The one point I do want to make is that I understand all the feminist groups and the radicals who think this is the worst thing in the world, that anybody ever had any contact with Jeffrey Epstein. Where are all those radical feminists when it comes to the Hamas rapes of young Jewish girls, sexual abuse, beheadings? They are quiet. They are silent. The incredible hypocrisy of the Me Too movement. Me Too, except if you're a Jew. And I want to have a list of all the radical feminists who are pushing hard, and I understand that, to get all these names revealed. And I want to know how many of them have ever actually condemned Hamas for the rapes that we now know occurred and the murders that occurred. How many have been silent, and how many, like the National Lawyers Guild, have actually approved of what Hamas did?